Budgie said Grrrr by Martin Waddell and Glynis Ambrose. Bill went to the bird shop and bought a budgie. It was a nice little budgie with blue and green feathers. "What shall I feed it on?" Bill asked the man. "Birdseed," said the man. "Grrrr," said the budgie, hopping up and down. Bill took the budgie home and showed it to his mum. "That's a pretty budgie," said Bill's mum, and she popped it into its cage. "Grrrr," said the budgie. "Dinner time, budgie," said Bill, and he gave the budgie its dinner. The budgie wouldn't eat the birdseed. It didn't like birdseed. Instead, it ate the bird bath and the mirror and its tinkly bell. "Your budgie's getting bigger, Bill," said Bill's mum. "Grrrr," said the budgie, and the bell tinkled softly inside it. The budgie grew and grew. "What a big budgie!" exclaimed Mrs. Rice from next door, getting too close to the cage. The budgie pulled off her feather hat and ate it. "What an appetite!" said Bill. "Grrrr," said the budgie, choking on the feathers. Bill bought the budgie a new cage because it was getting much bigger. "Nice new house for Budgie," said Bill's mum. "Grrrr," said the budgie, bending the bars. "I've got the world champion budgie," Bill boasted, and he took it to school to show everybody. "No pets allowed," cried Mr. Sloane. "Grrrr," said the budgie. It ate the PE gear and all the school bags and most of the chalk and Mr. Sloane's trousers. Bill took the budgie home in a taxi and it ate the spare tyre. "Who is that in the sitting room watching the wrestling on TV?" asked Bill's dad when he came home. "That's my budgie," said Bill proudly. "Grrrr," said the budgie, and it ate the TV set and the aerial and the plug. Bill bought a bigger cage for the budgie, but the budgie wouldn't go in. "Grrrr," it said, and it put Bill and Mum and Dad in the cage instead. "I don't like birdseed for dinner," said Bill's dad. "Neither does my budgie," said Bill. "I want good food," said Bill's dad. The budgie brought him a bath and a mirror, but it couldn't find a tinkly bell. "I can't eat that," said Bill's dad. "Grrrr," agreed the budgie. The postman came next morning and rang the doorbell. The budgie opened the door, rubbing its eyes. "Good morning, post," said the postman. "Grrrr," yawned the budgie, and it ate all his letters and the sack as a sort of before breakfast snack. The postman ran away. PC Jones came when the budgie was finishing off the registered airmail parcels in the garden. "What's all this then?" said PC Jones. "Grrrr," said the budgie, and it ate his notebook and his pencil and his walkie-talkie and his whistle. "Grrrr, beep," went the budgie as it went back inside. "Nice budgie, pretty budgie," pleaded Bill's mum. "Won't you let us out of our cage?" "Grrrr," said the Budgie. Why not? Asked Bill. Because I'm not nice and I'm not pretty. I'm a Budgie Grrrr, see? Said the Budgie, and it wrote Budgie Grrrr rules okay in leftover birdseed on the floor. Why do you go grrr all the time, Budgie? Bill asked. You'd go grrr all the time if you'd been eating bird baths and mirrors and tinkly bells and feather hats and PE gear and school bags and chalk and trousers and spare tyres and TV sets and aerials and plugs and letters and sacks and registered airmail parcels and notebooks and pencils and walkie-talkies and beep, pardon me, whistles, said the Budgie. Why don't you eat birdseed? Shouted Bill's mum and Bill's dad and Bill all together. I don't like it, said the Budgie. Grrr. If you let me out, I'll make you something good to eat, said Bill's mum, and the Budgie let her out. She made apple fruit cake and ice cream and shortbread and toffee apples and nut cracknel and strawberry jelly and chips and sausages and hamburgers and beans and raspberries and chocolate mousse and asparagus and honey buns. And the Budgie ate everything except the asparagus. It said. Now that's what Budgies really like. And Bill and Bill's mum and Bill's dad all lived happily ever after with the biggest, best fed Budgie in the world who never said grrr anymore. For sale. Cheap. Budget price semi-det ultra mod bijou home suitable first home or retirement nest all mod cons luxury bath and unique fitted swing. Apply within. The end.